Hello again. Um, S.L. Meyer tagged me, and so I jotted down 5 random facts. Wait a minute, where's the dog? There she is. Okay, 5 random facts about me. When I was about 8 years old, I was in a museum in Los Angeles on a field trip, and when the rest of my class went ahead to the next room, I stayed by myself in this one room because I was completely transfixed on this 5,000-year-old bust of um, Athena. And I got so lost in it that I actually reached out and ran my hand across the surface. And as soon as I did it, I realized I had just done this forbidden thing. You're not supposed to touch the things in the museum. But and I thought I was going to get in trouble, and I looked around, and there was nobody around. And I think when I was in art school, I wrote something about it because it gave me this feeling of like that there was a way you could get away with things, and it was had to do with art. Anyway. Oh, and I recently heard that actually the Greeks are trying to get that piece back. I am afraid of squirrels. I don't get too close to them. I always just kind of have the feeling they might decide to run over and bite me, although I know it's irrational. Um, I was I was bitten once I was bitten really hard by a squirrel at the Capitol building in South Carolina. They sell you peanuts so that you can feed the squirrels, and I was holding out the peanut, and the squirrel missed. Okay, the third one is that I used to, well, I guess I still have this idea of the ideal trashy movie based on the movies that I liked to watch on TV when I was a kid. The ideal trashy movie, in my opinion, would be a film about a teenage prostitute who has a dog that is possessed by the devil. Number four, um, I have a really strong work ethic. Sometimes I think it's a curse, but I've always really believed in hard work no matter what your work is, including jobs, like jobs you don't care about too much, you still should do your best. But it applies more to things I care about. But kind of part of that that's weird is if I don't have a job earning money, uh, I get into a mindset where I think that I should not be eating. Like, I don't have any money coming in, therefore, I should not be spending any money. And since for many years the only thing I could spend any money on was food, I guess I connect those things. And I do eat, but that's kind of a weird dark side of the work ethic thing with me. Okay, and the last one, oh shit, oh here it is. Okay, the last one is that I met the Ramones in the late 80s, and it was, an in store record signing thing. It was during the Ritchie era, and here's my autograph. There's Joey. You can see Dee Dee wrote it really big, and Johnny right over his head. And where did Ritchie sign? Down there. Okay. Oh, and this is a post-it. Um, it's a great. Maybe you can just read it yourself. That's that was Fred Patterson's review of that album when it was new. I came across it on the web and I thought it was really great. And I knew Fred Patterson in L.A. Not like we had dinner at each other's house, but we kind of ran in some of the same circles. And he was always a really neat guy. And found out more about him recently. Fast Freddy, you should check him out if you don't know about him. When I met the Ramones, I gave Joey a sticker of my band. At the time, I was in a band called the Love Beats, um, as in heartbeat. It's a love beat by the DeFranco family. Yes, that's what we took our name from. And we were kind of like a psycho folk rock all girl thing. Um, Come to think of it, I don't think. Oh, we played like one show. That was our illustrious career, the Love Beats. But we had some really cool stickers that I designed, and they were orange and black and had the letters kind of coming up out of the ground. And I brought one and I gave it to Joey, and to this day, I just remember like how low his voice was, how deep his voice was, and it struck me when he spoke and he asked me what it was, and I told him it was my band, and I can't remember much more of the conversation, um, but anyway, that's a little added bonus.